Good afternoon. I'm Thomas Buchanan. I seem to be on a never-ending water fast. Actually, it started out to be a 40-day water fast, and today is day 54. I have a little sheet over here attached to the wall. I am happy to announce that I did not hit 217 yesterday, but I was counting on hitting 217 today, and I weighed in at 217.8. Woohoo! 217.8, and 215 is next. Mark my words, by this coming Monday at 8 a.m., I will be in the 215 point something. I mean, you're losing weight when your belt buckle, you run out of holes on your belt buckle and you need to literally go buy a smaller belt. That's where I'm at. You're losing weight, a lot of weight, when your pants are baggy and you feel like a clown in balloon pants. You're losing weight when your shirt is just super humongous big and hangs on you. And I don't mind a bit. I don't mind a bit. If you'd like to reach out and contact me, diss me, tell me how what I'm doing is wrong and I'm going to ruin my body, or if you'd like to pay me a compliment, Thomas, Thomas, F as in fudge, Buchanan, Buchanan, at hotmail.com. You can send me a tweet at waterfast8, at waterfast the number 8, or you can go hop on Facebook, www.facebook.com/waterfast. And of course, you can always reach me on YouTube and a whole host of other different communication methods. One sad thing to report is please do not click on any links. We have people in the world that are paid to promote dating websites, and they're paid to promote sexual things. Please don't click on any links. I'm not selling supplements. I'm not referring you to doctors. If you see any of those links on any of my web pages, please don't click on them. They could be, I know they're spam. They could be dangerous. Don't do it. But I do appreciate the positive comments. I even like the negative comments because I'm 66. I've got thick skin. I've been to hell and back a few times. I've been overweight. I define this is overweight, this is fat, and this is like way obese. I've been way up here. Do you believe it? 217.8. 4/10 of a pound weight loss from yesterday to today. I am excited. I am pumped. And I unfortunately am going to have to go buy smaller underwear, smaller pants, smaller socks. My feet are shrinking. Smaller shirts, t-shirts. I'm loving it. And to all of you naysayers out there, go eat a box of donuts. Go order a pizza or two and eat it. Really. And for those of you that have started your own water fast, I hope my channel is an encouragement to you. Because I was told by doctors, don't go off your drugs. You know, it could harm your body. I went cold turkey. I woke up one day, I said, day one of my water fast, no drugs, no alcohol, no, just nothing but water. And the first week, of course, the program I designed, the first week, you're not even allowed to have water. It's kind of ironic because, you know, you're on a water fast and you're not allowed water for the first week. And again, I do that because you're trying to purge your body of the liquids that it's carrying the first week, and you're trying to throw your body into ketosis. Ketosis is a signal that apparently the body gets between day 4 and day 6 or 7 that says, hey body, he or she's not going to feed you. I suggest you start burning fat as fuel to keep this dumb person alive. And it's working out beautifully. I'm not losing as much as I would like, as quick as I would like, but you know, just like the stock market, my weight is headed down. I will reach 198. It's not a question of if, it's just a question of when. I'm excited to hit 217.8. I'll be even more excited to hit 215 point something come next Monday. And will be extremely, extremely disappointed if I don't. So my next, you know, we talked about plateaus on my channel and resistance levels. I don't think I see a plateau around 215. I think my next plateau or resistance level will be in the 210 to 212, 213 area. Now it could be 215, but I tend to think it's going to be around the 210 area. And that's when, you know, your weight kind of fluctuates. You hit 210 one day and you hit 213 the next day, and then you hit 211 the next day, and you hit 212 and a half the next day. And you do that for several days, up to a week. I mean, and there's nothing you can do about it. You don't need to go work out at a gym another extra 4 hours. You let your body come to the understanding that it needs to burn fat around your buttocks, your thighs, and your belly, and you need to lose weight. And ultimately, your body gets the message. The other thing I wanted to talk today about, and I'm sorry for how long this is, but this really concerns me. And it has nothing to do with weight loss. I don't care if you're on Jenny Craig or a water fast. But it affects all of us. So listen up to this and take it to heart. I've had my identity stolen 3 or 4 times. I just learned this week that company number 15 and 16 has compromised my data, and somebody apparently broke into my prior employer's computer system and stole my social security number, date of birth, you know, all my information, personal information. It really is concerning. It's concerning because, I mean, I can understand 1 or 2 break-ins, but this is my 15th and 16th notice by some bank or some past or current employer that, whoops, you know, they broke in and they got all your information. Sorry, go put a credit thing on your credit report, credit lock. You know, it's sad in the world that we live in that we all have to go through that. It's just, it's crazy. And then for those of you that know me, you know that I've got more than one computer system at home, and I mean they're not new. They're really very old systems. I had forgotten. I've been in computers for many years. Someone was able to access one or two of my computers, and they were plugged in to the wall, but they were completely shut down, powered off. Someone was able to send a signal, especially yesterday morning, turn my computer on, and Lord knows what they're searching for or what they're doing, or maybe they're using my internet. I don't really know. And after they finished doing whatever they were doing, they shut the system off. And this was all remotely. So I've got to try to figure out who's doing what and what I need to do to react to it. But it just gets old. But I know I'm ranting here, but I'm concerned about all of us and our information. And one has to wonder out loud if the whole banking system, all the systems, if they're that easy, if it's that easy to penetrate these systems, you have to ask the question: how stable are we when companies lose this information? Banks, employers, is the banking system safe? Is all of this just a house of cards about to fall in and collapse? We have countries now cyber attacking other countries. It's scary. I'm 66 years old. I've not seen anything like this. I've not seen the level of scams that are out there. I don't know. So I'm going to have to figure out what to do with my computer systems, how many are being remotely accessed, try to figure out what they're doing. But I shake my head. I really do. I shake my head. It makes you want to go back to pencil and paper because nothing appears to be safe. I don't know. So that's my rant for today. I'm sorry, but it affects all of us. It's like most people, and let me give you one more, let me rant just a little bit more. Most people are not aware of this, but if you live in the United States, there is a credit bureau called Equifax. Equifax had a security breach. And what most Americans, there's 350 million Americans in this country. What most Americans don't realize is that the credit breach at Equifax was so deep and so comprehensive that for every one person, for every two people in this country, one of those two people, or 50% of Americans, has had their credit stolen, their credit information stolen, socials, dates of birth, and most people aren't even aware of it. I mean, we're not talking 5, 10%, 2%. We're talking for every two Americans. So if you and your wife, if you're married, one of you has had your credit information stolen. We live in scary times. We live in scary times. Thank you for your comments on the stock market. Most of you know I day trade stocks. I started with $10. Okay, I show poor people. I show people that are not illiterate, but are dumb in finances and super ignorant in the stock market. I I show people how to make money. You don't need $1 million. Like I say, I started with $10. I know that sounds too good to be true, but I'm very strongly considering bringing up my own either YouTube or Facebook channel and let you watch me trade live. Because I can give you links to the software that I use completely free, doesn't cost you $1. And I can literally guarantee you will not lose money your first 12 months, your first year, if you do what I tell you. Guaranteed, you will not lose money. And it's going to be quite a learning experience. I just need to find time to put it all together because I appreciate the positive feedback. I'm also a magician. I like up-close card magic. And I'm tempted to do something with that on some of these channels. I love day trips. I love, I've got a number of projects that I really enjoy. So, but back to my weight, 217.8, long in coming. But I told you I would get there. I told you I would get there. And I did. And so for those of you who are trying to stop smoking, for those of you who are trying to start your own water fast, don't get down on yourself if you cheat, if you fail. Just understand, if you cheat and have a cigarette, the way I want you to look at it is you went from, let's say, 8 a.m. today to 5 p.m. yesterday without smoking. You went one full day without smoking. You should congratulate yourself. You should not get down on yourself because you cheated and you had a cigarette. That's the way you need to look at the other addictions that you have in your life. Don't say, well, I screwed up, I failed, I blew it because I did X, and you know I was only able to make it through 4 hours, or I was only able to make it one day without smoking. You should look at that as in the positive and say, I was able to go one day without smoking. You should look at your water fast the same way. Count each day and say, wow, I was able to do this 7 days. No water, no food. That's the way you need to approach it. And then I cheated. Well, on this water fast, the program that I've put together, which is free, and I'm sharing this with you, and you're watching me lose weight. Okay, this is not pretend, this is not simulated. You're watching me daily. I'm reporting to you how much I gain, how much I lose every day. So you're holding me accountable in some fashion. But I don't care if you are only, the first time you attempt your water fast, you cheated after 3 days. Okay? Don't say, I cheated after 3 days, I couldn't do it, I give up. What you say is, I cheated after 3 days, I went 3 full days without eating or drinking food, eating food or drinking water. That's quite an accomplishment. And tomorrow I'm going to restart and begin again, day 1, and maybe I can go, instead of 3 days, 7 days. And that's the way you've got to look at it. Somebody asked me on one of the other channels, they said, I almost passed out. Hey, did you experience any of that your first week? Oh, hell yes. okay? And here's my attitude, because remember, I came off all meds instantaneously, immediately, on day one, which you're never supposed to do according to the medical profession. I thought I was going to pass out 3 or 4 times during my first week. And my attitude was, if I pass out, I hope I have soft concrete. Let me pass out. And at some point I'll wake up. And if I don't wake up, we're all terminal anyway, so I bit the big one and passed on. Well, I'm still here. Now, I never actually passed out. But when you feel a little weak and you feel like you need to rest a little, go sit in an easy chair. Go lay down in bed for a few minutes until you feel better. That's just your body letting you know that it doesn't appreciate you not feeding it. And that, that's fine. But so my attitude was, hey, if I kiss the concrete, I kiss the concrete. So I've shared with you a little bit of my hobbies. Somebody also asked about antennas, and I know this is far off the topic of weight loss, but I try to read and respond to everybody that writes me. If you're paying for TV, I get 88 channels free of charge. And if you would like, I can send you the link to the antenna that I bought. It's not thousands or hundreds of dollars. The antenna, as I recall, costs, at the time I bought it, it costs, I think, like $35. Not a month. It costs $35 to buy, and then you hang it on your house or your wherever, and just run a cable to your flat screen TV and do a scan and make sure it's pointed in the right direction, and you'll have free TV. I mean, like I say, I get 88 channels free of charge, and it's all legal. It's not illegal to do this. So that's where I'm at today. As you can tell, I'm pretty pumped, pretty excited. I'd like to leave you with this thought. You've never lived this day before, and you'll never live this day again. So make today count. Make today count. I like to say we're all given 1,440 minutes every day. Use them wisely. Remember to go for a walk, go to your library and sit and read a little, or just look around. There are many things that you can do that are free, that does not cost money. Start finding those things that you enjoy. So until tomorrow, stay healthy, stay happy, and I will see you tomorrow. Hopefully I'll be 216.8. We'll see. Maybe 216.9. I actually, before I close, let me just say, at 217.8, I would expect my body to bounce a little at this point, and maybe I'll be up a half pound tomorrow or a pound or something. Because remember, I've gone from 232 to 228, 227. I'm sorry. I've gone from 223 to 217, almost straight down. I'm now at 217.8. I would expect my body would resist a little here and try and gain a little weight, but we'll see. So we'll see if the bounce tomorrow is up or if we're going to continue to lose weight. I so appreciate each and every one of you. I hope my channel is an encouragement to you. And I wish you all the best. You, like me, you will be proud of yourself when you start losing weight, when you start cutting back or eliminating cigarettes or whatever else you're addicted to. I'm proud. I can stand here and look at the camera and say I'm proud of myself for what I've achieved, even if I didn't lose another pound. So I'll see you tomorrow.